Oh, he gave me his hand. I bet it was a custom hand job.
Oh, I'm Seth.
And I'm Drew.
And this is
Nerd Feeding the Nerd.
Hello. You seem to be new here.
I am.
Do you intend to use that as a weapon against the soldier constructs?
The what?
Soldier constructs are those of us given strict orders to protect this land, so they are the same.
Yeah.
The Zonai, who created us, directed them to eliminate trespassers.
But I'm welcome.
They will consider you a trespasser. You must treat them as a serious threat.
Oh, okay.
Allow me to offer unsolicited advice.
Yeah, this will be great.
It is crucial to maintain a proper distance and target your opponents. Swinging haphazardly will not yield results.
Oh,
Press and hold.
I will forget that.
You may practice targeting on me if you want.
It's got some sort of kink.
Yeah, for real, dude. He likes it. Oh, but please do not actually attack.
Yeah. You just don't want me to, like... Okay. Was this guy like 3 Roombas and a trench coat? You know what I mean? Like,
Listen, we're just trying to become better public speakers. Reading all the dialogue's more for us, folks, than it is for you. So.
This is actually very true. Go ahead.
Just trying to get better at reading aloud. Sometimes I read aloud to myself just for funsies. Anyway, that's my fun fact. You know, you fill out that thing. It's like, tell us a fun fact about you.
Oh,
You're
my
like,
God.
I read out loud to myself. That's not weird, right? And everyone's like, who is this guy?
Well,
Weirdo.
I mean, speaking of that, the whole 2 truths and a lie thing, it makes me want to punch babies, dude. I hate that crap because either you come up with something that's, you know, like super crazy, and not a lot of crazy things have happened to me in my life. And there are some things that I would be totally down with saying, like, oh, I was a featured extra in a Netflix show. I spent a week in England when I was 18, and I have a third nipple that is also a tail. And it's like, okay, well, the lie could be any of those things. It's like the lie is the nipple. I don't have extras anymore. I mean, at all.
Whoa. And okay, that was, I get it. I get why the stuff breaks. Some people might like that feature. I was never fully in love with it. The sticks and stuff are fine, but I don't want the Master Sword to break. You know what I mean? I don't want
or run out of charge. That's not okay. And that's probably the main gripe of this game is the durability of weapons.
Another gripe is that there's no. I mean, I could be wrong here, but if there is a modding community for Nintendo games, it's definitely not as robust as other games because, like, Nintendo puts freaking crazy firewalls up and stuff, and like basically threatens to ban you from Nintendo forever if they catch you doing shady stuff. So, like,
true.
That sucks that like no one can just take this game and be like, you know what, I hate that feature and like write it out of the code because I would think that, but I don't know, man. I was playing a game again, back to like, I just can't get over because I'm fresh off playing another game. I won't mention it, but you know, you should be able to just jump up on a rock and climb it because you would be able to in real life. You should be able to jump up on a tree and climb it because you could in real life, but in other games you can't do that because they just build in these invisible parameters. There's literally no parameters in this game. There's no like guardrails really.
Yeah.
Very few. Anyway.
Very few. Yeah. I think there's a handful. You know, anytime you get near the Lost Woods or Forbidden Forest or, you know, whatever, it's like you can't sneak your way in. There's only one pathway to enter those woods.
Well, and I think a handful is always the perfect amount.
I mean, personally, a mouthful is perfectly adequate.
Oh, man.
We are still talking about What are we talking about?
I don't know. We're children. This, excuse me. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to like. It's
early.
I got a little.
Little phlegm.
Little something. I'm trying to hit mute periodically here, my dude. But yeah, man, we can stay on these sky islands for a minute. I tried to replay this and I kind of got stuck on these islands. Like, I kind of hope you know where you're going, because it's been some months ago, 6 months maybe. I did all this, and I mean, I kind of stumbled around these islands for a long time before I made it to the temple.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm going to do my best to
God in my country, to help other people, and to obey the law of the pack.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the scout law, to defend others from fear and strife. No, that's not it.
What is that? What is there, like a more in-depth Boy Scout one? Because I
Yeah.
think the one I was saying was the Cub Scout one.
Yeah, there's Cub Scout. There. Oh, wait. There's a Cub Scout one. There's a Boy Scout one. And again, I must to remain physically strong, mentally clear, and morally straight. The whole morally straight thing is like,
oh man. Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, dude. Okay, so now I guess, since that weird subject change here, to get into this, but
Sure.
when I was a kid and I was in Boy Scouts, I went to camp, and we got exposed to the Life Scouts, I think they were called.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And what differentiated them is that there were girls in the Life Scouts, and it was like an offshoot of Boy Scouts. And
that's not the right name.
What was it? It was something like they had like green uniforms. I forget what they were called. I thought it was Life Scouts, but they were also at the camp, and we were like, and you had to be older. I think you were.
Yeah.
It was more like a high school thing, and I was like, I mean, and of course we were like late middle school, so probably 7th or 8th grade, and we're just like, oh my god, it's so cool that they can like, they have girls in the Scouts. Oh wow, like they get to hang out with the girls. Like,
yeah. Well,
I don't know.
It definitely, dang it. It definitely was called something else, because Life Scout is just a tier. Like you get like Tenderfoot, Sophomore Slump, and then like Life Scout is the step right before you become an Eagle Scout. So most people will, dang it, dude. Most will get to the like Life Scout level and then not make it to Eagle because, for whatever reason.
So this could be, I think now, it's co-ed now. Like, so that's why this Google search is kind of more nuanced. But apparently there was programs that are co-ed include Venturing, Sea Scouts, STEM Scouts, Exploring.
Venture Scouts. Yeah,
Is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we were like just little boys like, oh my God, you guys get to hang out with girls. They're so cool.
Yeah.
And anyway, it was
at one point I was a Venture Scout, and it was nice, dude. I mean, being able to be in the woods with okay. Oh man.
All right, I'm gonna cut you off there.
Thanks.
I will say this. Say what you want about the Scouts.
Say what you need to say.
But I attribute my love of the outdoors and like backpacking and stuff and fishing and kayaking and things to the Boy Scouts.
Sure.
Like, I definitely think that's where it stems from. So
I am Ronald.
I am a goat man.
I
I am Ronald. Yeah, thank you. That was
Oh, are you the one that made my hand all glowy?
yeah, you're making me blush.
Oh, he gave me his hand. I bet it was a custom hand job.
Oh.
I feel disarmed by your giant hair tufts. Jeez, man.
I'm gonna stare at it because it feels unnatural.
Yeah, dude. And he's like, oh, good thing I haven't, used it yet. Because is that
And
is would that be weird? Would that be wrong? Is it like you doing it, or is it like me doing it?
dude, it's all charred and stuff. It looks like it's gonna fall off at any moment.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
just give it a couple of days. It'll fall right off.
oh, look at that almond in the distance.
His hair just, I don't know.
I
It's
know.
unnatural. It's
It's
blowing in the
billowy.
wind.
It's like a cloud.
It's weird. It's a little strange.
You must go to these almonds in the sky so that you can open this door. You're not on the list to get in the club, my dude. I know.
Just think about, okay, yeah, think about if someone had explained this game to you back in like the 90s. Okay, listen, like, hear me out. You're gonna be in this sky island and you're gonna go to these almonds.
Damn it.
They're gonna open and then you're gonna go into them and you're gonna fight robots. You'd be like, what?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a Zelda game. Get out of here.
Yeah,
No one-
that's true.
No one could have ever imagined this playing, A Link to the Past.
Nope. I'm trying to remember the buttons.
Can you eat some apples for the love? I can't listen to that stupid sound anymore.
Sorry.
It's like, oh, you're already taking pictures, dude. Already.
There it is.
Yeah. What the?
Okay, so I got an apple.
Dude, okay, we're like switch question. Do you even play with your Joy-Cons anymore? Like ever?
I mean, when it's in handheld mode, yeah.
But other than that, you don't.
Well, okay. The only time that I did was when we played the Animal Crossing because
Oh.
my Pro controller was broken or whatever. Okay, now I got it. And then there's another one over here somewhere. There it is. Get it. And then there's a third one that I don't know. I should probably just look with my eye holes. It's like lower, I think.
I was trying to look up what number
Sorry.
what number
Oh,
this is
dang it.
on the freaking IGN top 100 list. I must be
It's
looking
towards the top, I think.
It is, but like, okay, so Breath of the Wild they have is number 1.
Yeah.
Link to the Past is number 4. I don't think Tears of the Kingdom is any lower than that. I thought the two most recent Zelda games were 1 and 2. This might be an old version of this. I don't know.
Just paddling peacefully in a lake.
I like it. I
that
can
I
hear
may
it.
drown in. I know, dude.
I don't see it, but I can hear it.
Does it make you need to go?
It makes me feel yeah, it does actually. I'm gonna get a pee bottle for my office, so when we record, I don't ever have to leave. I can just pee in my little John. GQ's top 100 video games of all time. Whoa.
GQ? Ooh, Toasty Shim. Hey, that's mine.
Dang, dude. They rate The Last of Us as number 2. Best game ever.
I mean, I'm excited to play it. It's on my list.
Mass Effect's on here. Like,
Yeah, you're gonna have to play that one.
Elden Ring's on here.
I don't care. I get it.
Why? Like, my question is this: like, why? Why? Just why?
Well, so
Okay, maybe this is it. No, it's not. I don't know. I'm the freaking worst. I thought I was a better host. I quit.
aw, man. Now I gotta find someone new.
I guess technically, according to what little I can find here, this is not on the top 100 list.
Are you serious?
Like Breath of the Wild is number 1 on their list. Tears of the Kingdom is not on here, and I know there's a version of that list that exists where it is on the list. And I swear, Tears was 2, Breath of the Wild was 1.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
Just imagine that this is Breath of the Wild, everyone.
That's really funny that we are. Yeah.
Well, okay, when was it last updated?
In 2019, but I don't know
No,
why
no, no,
it's.
no, no. Go to there's a little section at the top that oh, dang it, I don't have any wrist powers yet. There's a little section at the top that will tell you like this thing was
Oh,
collaborated
yeah.
with
All-time 2021 update.
Oh.
This might be the updated link. No, it's not, dude. No, it is freaking not.
Well,
Yep.
son of a fish.
That's awkward. Anyway.
I'll tell you what else is awkward, dude, is trying to find the third shrine. I know there's 3. Man, okay. Well,
well, listen, and this is a good thing to act like. This actually brings up a good point. Like, I kind of consider them one game.
sure.
You know,
I mean, they kind of frame it that way, like this story picks up right after Breath of the Wild, and it just sort of it goes right in. The map is the same.
okay, listen, I don't even care. Like, I'm perfectly happy like roasting ourselves. I'm gonna read this instead of reading why this is on the list. I'm gonna read why it's not. As of today, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom is not listed on the IGN Top 100 Video Games of All Time. The most recent version of this list was published in 2021, prior to the game's release. We are idiots. But yeah, I consider them very like the same game, dude. I really do. And we wanted to play this because
honestly, it's been a long time since I started this, dude. I started this when it came out. Like, I haven't played this bit since its launch, since its release.
I mean, and I've logged hundreds and hundreds of hours in Breath of the Wild. Not even close in Tears. Honestly, I think I just watched my son play it, and So, I just one last thing. I'm gonna stick a fork in this. Because I'm feeling some sort of way about it, but I'm looking at my spreadsheet, our spreadsheet that we created based on that list, and Tears of the Kingdom is number 1.
Yeah.
I don't know where we got that variant, but it exists somewhere. I'm sure of it. I don't think it was a dream, but perhaps it was. And we hallucinated. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I guarantee that I don't know, man. I mean, we were looking at a bunch of different stuff at that time, and maybe, but I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know.
I know. Listen, this is a good time to move on from this awkward moment and say one last thing, which is we were doing a 5-episode type format where we were playing like 2 hours. And if this game captivates us in 2 hours, well, we quickly learned that games like Tears of the Kingdom
and Divinity 2 Original Sin.
Exactly. Like, dude, 2 hours is not enough. Like, you're not even getting into, like, you're not even freaking scratching the surface.
Yeah.
And PlayStation does this and Xbox does this. Like, you like log out of the game and it tells you what percentage of the game you've beaten.
Yeah.
Like, you might play 2% of the game in 2 hours or something crazy like that. It may be less in a game like this. So anyway, long story short, we're not doing that anymore. We're playing these games until we don't want to play them anymore.
Yep.
And so we may play 4 hours of this game. We may play freaking 80 hours of this game. And hopefully y'all are there for the ride because, yeah, we just want to play until... That's real life, though, man. Like, that's what I do when I play games. I just play them until I don't want to play them anymore. And sometimes I revisit them, and other times I never look back. Like, dude, I beat Starfield. It was so freaking good. I love it. And then I tried to go back. I beat the main storyline. Then I tried to go back and do like all the side missions, and it just wasn't as fun.
Yeah.
I'd already beat the game, and there's a bunch of other stuff like sitting, waiting to be played. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to play these other things. I guarantee you, I'll go back and play Starfield at some point, but for now, it's shelved, right?
Yeah.
So this is always a challenge in these games. Like, I'm cold. I need a new tunic.
I
And
know. Well, and I remember saying this to you. I'm an idiot, bro. Like I think I missed the shirt already
you
because
want me to look it up?
I think you're supposed to get it like in that first building that you're in. Um, I don't know though, man.
Where to find the first shirt in? Oh yeah, it's already like Google loaded that up. It read my
Yeah.
freaking mind. No, it's go to the in Issa shrine in the Great Sky Island's bottom left corner, face away from the shrine, and go down the steps. Continue down the path to the right until you reach the pond side cave. Go through the cave, past the big room and mobs. At the end of the cave, look for a small chest to your left. Open the chest and find the archaic tunic. So no, you didn't miss it.
Okay. So, and it was the east one.
No, go to the shrine. It is on the bottom left corner of your map. Go
Okay.
to the In Issa shrine.
Okay. So bottom left. Well, that's good to know because that's the one that I don't know where it is yet.
Perfect. See,
Um,
teamwork makes the dream work. Let me tell you about my best friend.
I'm
Yeah, dude,
freezing my butt.
the
And
whole
I
the whole
am
battery thing. Like, I get stressed out about batteries in real life. So put them in a game, Like, you got to conserve battery life. And they didn't give us any solar panels in this game either.
so true. That is a missed opportunity of like what something you could eventually like level up to, I guess.
I think they should have done that with the weapons. Like, you can level the weapons up to not break.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I just robbed a corpse.
Yeah, there's a lot of grave robbing in these games. And you're just are you just freezing? Oh no. Yep, now you are.
Yeah.
Oh, because you moved away from the fire. Oh, it broke. All right, now it's time for fun facts of Tears of the Kingdom. First one, and this one seems kind of obvious. It was almost called Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
Which again, I think it should. I don't know. I like Tears of the King. It could have been called. Well, no, I was gonna say. Yeah, I mean, I guess they made the right choice. But Breath of the Wild 2. This is Breath of the Wild 2, dude. Like, let's
Yeah.
be for real. And then another one that I thought was interesting is this. The development of this game was longer than any other Zelda game. Took over 6 years to develop.
Okay.
Which apparently. Which is odd because they used the same engine as Breath of the Wild, but what took so much time was crafting the Sky Islands.
Yeah. Yeah. I
That is the
I
biggest
get that.
differentiator,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, dude.
You think eating like a strict diet of monster meat and apples and just foraging just gives you the worst type of diarrhea and farts?
I mean,
Like, he's probably
oh no. Oh, made a dukums.
I soiled my loincloth.
Well, I mean, maybe he's got a flap, that he just sort of like runs and poos at the same time, so it
Yeah.
just kind of like falls out. But as a human that at one point was eating a lot of meat and apples, you get used to it. Your body gets used to it after a while.
That's one thing. We talked about the love of the outdoors or whatever. I never did quite master the art of
Bation.
pooping outside.
Okay.
Like, I've never been very good at it. Oddly enough, when I go like on a multi-day like backpacking trip, my body just shuts down. Like, I don't poop for a few days, which is weird. That's not my normal deal. And
Yeah.
I think it's just because I don't want to be caught off guard. I don't want to be that dog, like dogs look at you while they're pooping because they're like, hey, I need you to watch my back because I'm in a very vulnerable state right now.
Yes.
I don't have anyone there to watch my back, dude. Like, even if I have a party of people, it's, who's gonna come outside? Hey man, can you watch me can we
Can you
make eye
watch me while
contact?
I go Dukums? I need to go number 2-2s. Boy, Seth, we sure had fun today, didn't we? So long, folks. Come on, Seth, say goodbye.
Where are we going?
The show's over. See you next time.
Next time? When is that?
Pretty soon. Don't worry.
Pretty soon? But how long is that?
In a little while, man.
But what am I gonna do till then?
You can hit the subscribe button so you can stick around for more content, or feel free to watch some of our past stuff.
Don't forget to come back soon.
Because we'll be waiting here on
Nerd leading the nerd. What? Nerd leading the nerd.